we start lesson number 32. Lesson number 32. Okay, brothers and sisters? First, we will read the Creed. Now, I must warn you a little bit, brothers and sisters, that usually the students find this lesson kind of a dry and little hard. But inshallah, we will try to make it very easy, inshallah. We'll try to simplify things, and with the help and mercy of Allah, inshallah, at the end of the lesson, you will say, I understand, inshallah. I understand. The idea is very clear. But the only thing is, because there are so many new things coming, we tend to forget. And if you forget after a week, do not blame yourself. It's normal. All you have to do is to read it again, and inshallah things will come back to you. Okay. In this lesson we learn the following. Brothers and sisters, Najahatul Labu kulluhum. Najahatul Labu kulluhum. Is there a typo there? It has to be kullu. Why kullu? Because it is a tawqid. Tawqid for what? Tullabu is marfu. So it has to be marfu. Kulluhum. Illa Khalidan. But then, look at it. Khalidan has come. It is mansub. Why? It is mansub. No, it's not hal or anything. No. It has got nothing to do with maf'ulun bihi, hal or tamiz or anything. This is a new thing we are learning, brothers and sisters. Okay? So here is the explanation. The translation is, all the students have passed except Khalid. Okay? This is an example of al-istithna'u. What is the meaning of al-istithna'u? Exception. I have written on the board, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, you will see it. The istithna has 3 elements. Are you with me? The istithna has 3 elements. What are they, brothers and sisters? Adatu istithna, the instrument. Mustasna minhu. And then mustasna. They are the 3 elements. So we are studying al-istithna'u, which is exception. Okay. Al-mustathna, it is the thing that is accepted. And in the above example, it is Khalid. Are you with me? If you look at the example, Khalid is mustathna. Okay. Al-mustathna minhu, it is the thing from which exception is made. But you got to really use your mind and understand and ponder over the sentences. And in this above example, it is tullab. Okay. And adatul istisna, it is the tool of exception, which is illa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Illa. In the above example, illa is harfun. It's a particle. There are other tools also, and these are siva and ghair. These are nouns, and ma ada and ma khala. These are verbs. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. I should write down here instrument, and maybe I should write down here tool. Since Dr. Sahib has mentioned tool, we'll write down tool also. Brothers and sisters, the kinds of istithna. How many kinds are there? Okay. Inshallah, I will explain you in detail. Keep the sentence that Dr. Sahib is giving us in your mind, and then figure out. If the mustathna is of the same kind as mustathna minhu. Remember, mustasna minhu and mustasna are of the same kind. Okay, same kind. Then the istisna is called muttasil. What is it called? Muttasil. What is the meaning of muttasil? It means, this is the name given, muttasil. Okay, it means there is a sentence in which there is a mustasna minhu and there is a mustasna and they are of same kind. They are of same kind. Okay, fine. In the above example, Khalidun, okay, is a student. Here is another example. Zurtu bilad al-Urabbiya. Zurtu bilad al-Urabbiyata. See, here is kullaha. Why kullaha? Because it is emphasis for mafulun bihi, bilad. Illa yunana. So what is yunana here? Mustasna. Where is mustasna minhu? Bilad or bilad. Okay. So are they same? Yes, Yunnan is a country in Europe like other countries. So it means the mustasna minhu and mustasna are of the same kind. I have visited all the European countries except Greece. Greece is a European country. Fine. Number 2. If the mustasna is wholly different in kind from mustasna minhu. So, brothers and sisters, here is a sentence in which both mustasna and mustasna minhu are mentioned, but they are not of the same kind. Are you with me? They are not of the same kind. For example, if that is the case, then the mustasna is called munqati'un. Okay? Wasala duyufu. Translation, brother? The guest arrived. Illa amtiatahum. Wasala duyufu illa amtiatahum. Translation, brothers and sisters? The guests have arrived except their luggage. So where is mustasna? Amtiata. And where is mustasna minhu? Are they of same kind? No, they are not of same kind. If you see a sentence like that, then you will say it is munqati'un. If the mustasna minhu and mustasna are of the same kind, then you will say it is muttasil. What will you say? It is muttasil. Insha'Allah. Insha'Allah, you will revise everything tonight, and tomorrow we will try to, complete the lesson, Insha'Allah, in detail. Okay, brothers and sisters? It is obvious that the baggage is wholly different in kind from guests. The meaning of the sentence is that the guests have arrived, but their luggage has not yet arrived. In the Qur'an, Ibrahim alayhi salam says about the idols. فَإِنَّهُمْ, now this is a verse from the Qur'an, brothers. فَإِنَّهُمْ عَدُوٌّ لِي إِلَّا رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Surely they are enemies to me except the Lord of the universe. Okay. It is obvious that the Lord of the universe is not of the kind of the idol. So this sentence also will be called, what will it be called? Munqati'un. Munqati'un. Now these are the terms, inshallah, you will try to understand, and tomorrow we'll be using it very frequently. From another point of view, brothers and sisters, from another point of view, the istisna is tamun or mufarragun. If the mustasna minhu is mentioned, It is tamun. Are you with me? It is tamun. Huh? Okay, it is complete. Okay, as in the previous examples. And if it is not mentioned, what is not mentioned? Mustasna minhu is not mentioned, then it is mufarragun. Okay, are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ma ja'a illa hamidun. Okay, ma ja'a illa hamidun. Translation, brother. Nobody came except Hamid. Huh? Fine. Okay. Ma raitu illa Hamidan. I saw none but Hamid. Now, tell me one thing, brothers and sisters. Ma ja'a. If I put here one word, ma ja'a ahdun. What did I say? Ma ja'a ahdun illa hamid. Huh? So what will be ahdun then? Mustasna minhu. So it is not mentioned there. Are you with me? Huh? We are going to practice a lot. Right now I'm just trying to throw a few things here and there at you. Inshallah, you will catch it. Huh? If I say ma ra'aytu ahdan, then ahdan will be your mustasna minhu. And in both these sentences, mustasna minhu is absent. Huh? Then we will call the sentence mufarrag. But if you had ahdun and ahdan, then what will you call it? Tamun. Got the idea? This lesson, as usual, in all the lessons, the vision of Dr. Sahib is so beautiful. And he explains with so many examples, left and right, that if you study this lesson, you have a very comprehensive knowledge of istisna, inshallah. And we are going to, inshallah, do it. Okay, now here comes another thing, brothers and sisters. In the istisna mufarrag, the sentence is always, underline it, highlighted, brothers and sisters, always. What is always? Negative, prohibitive, or interrogative. Okay. You are right, Sister Mehnaz. It is an-nafyu, an-nahyu, or it is al-istifham. If you have a sentence, then what will you call that sentence? Okay, what will you call that sentence? It's coming. Okay, but here, this is a little introduction of what will the sentence which we call mufarrag will have. It will have negation. Are you with me? It will have negation. Okay. But on top of negation, mufarrag will not have mustasna minhu. Are you with me? Mustasna minhu is missing from a sentence which is mufarrag. Plus it will have negation. So we have got lots of sign to figure out. Inshallah. And we are going to study it. Okay. The sentence containing istisna is also of two kinds. This is very easy, brothers and sisters. An affirmative sentence called mujabun. Okay. Look at this sentence, brother and sister. Iftahin nawafidha illa al-akhirata. Open the window except the last one. Is there any kind of negation there? No. Remember, negation means a nafyu, which is either ma or la, and nahyu is la nahya, and istifham is a hal or man or anything. Okay, fine. So this we will call it mujabun. Okay, what is the mujabun coming from? Awjaba. It is coming from Awjaba. What is the meaning of Awjaba? To make something obligatory. From Wajaba. What will be the Mudariya? Yujibu. What will be the Ism Fa'il? Mujibun. What will be Ism Maf'ul? Mujabun. But from the grammar point of view, Mujabun means affirmative. What does it mean, brothers and sisters? It means affirmative. Got the idea? Insha'Allah. So, if I say, Gairu Mujabin, what will be the meaning of it? It has negation. Are you with me? I will write down. Means negation. And how many kinds of negation? An-nahyu, an-nafyu, and then istifham. I say it again, brothers and sisters. An-nafyu, wan-nahyu, and istifham. Fine. A negative, prohibitive, or interrogative sentence is called Ghayru Mujabin. Now here are the examples, brothers and sisters. Ma ghabatul labu illa Ibrahima / Ibrahimu. What is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? After illa, both are permissible. You can have marfu or mansub. But I want to ask you something, brothers and sisters. What is Ibrahim? Mustasna. What is it? Mustasna. Are you with me? Okay. Is there mustasna minu there? Yes, tullabu. So in other words, this sentence is muttasil. What is it? Muttasil. And at the same time, it is tamun. Are you with me? What is the meaning of tamun? It has both. And muttasil means both match each other. But then at the same time, we have a negation. So what will you call this? Gair mujad. So I am writing here something, brothers and sisters. This sentence is Tamun Muttasilun. And then what shall I write? Gairu Mujabin. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? We are going to understand and identify sentences. Okay? Fine. Because the use of illa is so much in Qur'an. They've got to understand it, Insha'Allah. Now, what will you call this maghaba? It's the negation, simple negation. What is it? An-nafyu. Write down an-nafyu. You want me to write it? Insha'Allah. Brother, an-nafyu. Okay. Next sentence, brothers and sisters. La yakhruj. Now what is this? La yakhruj. La nahiya. La yakhruj ahdun illa al-jududa or al-jududu. No one should leave except the new ones. Okay? Again I ask you, there is a negation. So what will you call this? An-nahyu. What will you call it? An-nahyu. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, where is the mustathna? Al-judud. Where is the mustathna minhu? Is it there? Ahdun. So are they of the same kind? Yes, they are of the same kind. So what will you call this? Tamun, muttasilun, and ghayru mujibin. Okay. The last one. Hal yarsubu ahadun illa al-kaslana or kaslanu. What will you call this, brothers and sisters? Istifham. Istifham. I will write down. Al istifhamu. Three kinds, which when it is used in the sentence with istithna, illa, will make the sentence ghayru mujabin. Fine, brothers and sisters. Now I want to write down something on the board again. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? I wrote down on the board, there are 4 kinds. Okay, today is the first day. If you do not understand 100%, don't worry. But tomorrow, you will be strong and you will understand everything. I am trying to make it, in a way, Insha'Allah, which is very simple and easy to understand. I had a little problem in understanding. So when I understood it, now I want to show you from my understanding. Okay, brothers and sisters? Okay. Al-mustasna after illa. In the istisna, munqati'un, brother and sister, the mustasna is always mansub. What is it, brother and sister? The always mansub. The Dr. Sahib has started with munqati. Now, where is munqati here? It should be always mansub. What should be mansub? Mustathna. It should always be mansub. Right? Likulli da'in dawa'un illal maut. See, mauta. It's mansub. What is mauta? Mustasna. Where is mustasna minhu? Dawa'un. Dawa'un. Okay? Okay. So it means the sentence is tamun. Are you with me? The sentence is tamun. But it is not muttasil. Because when you say tamun, means mustasna and mustasna minhu both are there. But it is not muttasil because they don't agree of the same kind. They are not of the same kind. Okay? Then it is munqati. If it is munqati, whether it is mujabun or whether it is ghayru mujabin, mustasna will always be mansub. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Every sickness has a medicine except death. You know why? Death is not a sickness. So there are two different kinds, you know. In the mustathna, muttasil. Brothers and sisters, as soon as you say muttasil or munqati, it means they are tamun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yes. If the sentence is mujabun, the mustathna is mansub. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So I'll write down here. It should be mansub. Are you with me? Okay, and here it will be, I will write down here again, brothers and sisters. Number one, it can be mansub or it can take the i'rab of mustasna minhu. Insha'Allah, now it should be clear. Okay, if the sentence is mujabun, we are talking about tamun and muttasilun, where the sentence has mustasna and mustasna minhu, and where the mustasna is of the same kind as mustasna minhu. Fine. The mustasna is always mansub. Here's an example, brothers and sisters. Yaghfirullahu dhunuba. Translation, brothers and sisters. Kullaha. Allah forgives all the sins illa shirk, except the shirk. Allah will forgive every sin if He wishes, except the shirk. Remember, if He wishes, if Allah wishes, He will forgive you all the sins. Okay, except the mistake of shirk. Fine, brother and sister. So, tell me, brothers and sisters, where is the mustasna minhu in this sentence? Zunuba. Zunuba. Okay. And then the shirk has come. Ashirka. So what is it? Mustasna. So it has to be mansub. Are you with me? It has to be mansub. Because it is mujabun. Tamun, muttasilun, mujabun. Fine, brother and sister. If the sentence is ghayru mujibin, if the sentence is ghayru mujabin, there are two possibilities. What are they? The mustasna may be mansub. So what I have written here, it can be mansub, or may have the same i'rab as the mustasna minhu. Inshallah, you will find that tomorrow your understanding is absolutely clear cut, inshallah. Okay. Now remember one thing, brothers and sisters. It is ghayru mujabin. What does it mean? It will have a negation. And how many kinds of negation? 3 kinds. 3 kinds of negation will be there. Okay? And we will have 2 choices. How many choices? 2 choices. But remember, it is tamun and muttasilun. On top of that, it is negation. Mujabun means affirmation. So it is very easy, inshallah. Okay, here is the first example of negative. Ma hadaratullabu illa hamidan or hamidun. Both are possible. You have a choice. Okay, brothers and sisters? Is there a mustasna minhu there? Tullab, so it's there. Okay. Are they same kind? Yes, they are same kind. So it is muttasil. It is tamun and it is muttasil. But it is negation. So what choice I have? I can make it mansoob or it can have the same i'rab. Now tell me, brothers and sisters, what is the i'rab of mustasna minhu here? Marfu. So it means the mustasna can be marfu. So look at it. Illa hamidan, which is the first one, it can be mansoob, or hamidun. It is possible because it is like tullabu. Tullabu is marfu, so hamidun became marfu. The students did not attend except Hamid. Now, brothers and sisters, next sentence. Ma sa'altu tullaba. Ma sa'altu tullaba illa hamidan. Or next one, hamidan. Are you with me? In both cases it is same. But ma has come. So it means it's garu mujibin. Is it tamun? Yes. It is muttasilun? Yes. Okay. So you have a choice. Hamidan is our first choice. It can be mansoob. Or it can take the i'rab of mustasna minhu. Where is mustasna minhu? Tullaba. 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 Fine, brothers and sisters. Ma ittasaltu bitullabi illa hamidan or hamidin. Are you with me? Because if you say hamidan, which means you can have it mansoob, or if you have hamidin, then it is taking the i'rab of tullabi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? I did not contact the students except Hamid. Now we come to an-nahyu, prohibitive. La yakhruj ahadun illa hamidan or hamidun. Where is mustasna minhu here? Ahadun, marfu. So either you should make it mansoob, which is permissible, or you can make it marfu to match the i'rab of the mustasna minhu. La tas'al ahdan. Don't ask anybody. Don't ask anyone. Illa hamidan or hamidan. Because if you say hamidan, which is permissible, and then it has to take the i'rab of mustasna minhu. What is mustasna minhu? Ahadan. It's mansoob, Insha'Allah. Next one, brothers and sisters. I would like to finish the chapter. Insha'Allah, you will bear with me, brothers and sisters. La tattasil. What is this la here? La nahiya. Because the fi'l, mudari are all majzoom. La tattasil. La tattasil bi ahdin. Translation: do not contact anyone except Hamid. So Hamidan is normal. You can do it. Or if it has to take the i'rab of mustasna minhu, then it will become Hamidin. MashaAllah. Now comes al-istifham. Now comes al-istifham. Interrogative. Hal gaba ahdun illa hamidan or hamidun. Because ahdun is your mustasna minhu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, the hamidun and hamidan both are permissible. Al ra'ita ahdan, did you see anyone? Illa hamidan, and again hamidan. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Hal ittasalta. Hal ittasalta bi ahadin illa hamidan or hamidin. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Now comes the other one. In the istasna mufarrag. Now, brothers and sisters, I ask you, what is mufarrag? The mustasna minhu is not there. Only mustasna is there. Are you with me? That means it's mufarrag. Plus, the sentence is automatically. The sentence is gairu mujabin. Always, if it is mufarrag, the sentence is automatically gairu mujabin. So it's inshallah very simple. Here the mustasna does not have a fixed i'rab. What is the i'rab, brother? I will write it down. What did I write down, brothers and sisters? The i'rab is taken from the context of the sentence. And there's another way of finding out the i'rab. What is that way, brothers and sisters? That you remove illa, just temporarily. Just for the time being. You put back the illa again. You take the illa, for the time being, to figure out the i'rab. It means illa is not there, but it is there. But in order to find out, you remove illa temporarily. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is the easiest way of figuring out. Okay, here the mustasna does not have a fixed i'rab. It takes the i'rab, it deserves in the sentence. Ma rasaba illa bilalun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ma rasaba illa bilalun. There is no mustasna minhu. Is there any mustasna minhu there? So if you remove illa, what will be? Ma rasaba bilalun. So what is bilalun? Fa'il. It is fa'il. Very good, brothers and sisters. No one failed except Bilal. Here the mustasna Bilalun is fa'il. To find out the i'rab, it deserves omit illa, and it will become clear to you. If we omit illa in the above sentence, we get ma rasaba Bilalun, and here Bilalun is the fa'il. This is done only to find out the i'rab. The meaning, of course, is the opposite of what the original sentence means. If you remove illa, then meaning is opposite. Okay? Ma ra'aytu illa Bilalan. Got the idea? Mafulun bihi. Fine, brother and sister. I saw no one except Bilal. Bilal is mafulun bihi as it is clear from Ma ra'aytu Bilalan. Next one, brothers and sisters. There is no problem with majroor as it is preceded by preposition. Ma bahastu illa an Khalidin. So an is there, so you know it is majroor. I was looking for none except Khalid. Ma darasna illa bil jamiati, Islamiyati. We did not study in any university except Islamic university. Okay, brothers and sisters. We have seen in lesson 27 that only the separable form of the pronoun is used after illa. Okay. Remember we have studied this. Mansub, munfasil, damir will come after illa. We have studied this before. So, la na'budu illa iyahu. Got the idea? What is iyahu? Mafulun bihi. We worship none but him. Not illahu. We cannot say that. Because that who is muttasil. It cannot come like this. It has to be with the verb. Another example. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu tullaba kullahum illa iyaka. Okay. The teacher asked all the students except you. Not illa ka. For now, next 2 minutes, I want to take you back, brothers and sisters. I hope I will not confuse you, but I will only make you strong. Look at this, brothers and sisters. Ma rasaba illa Bilalun. Is there a Ustadh Minhu there? No. I want you to put it. What will you say? Ma rasaba ahdun. When you put ahdun, then the picture changes. Okay? Then it is no longer mufarrag, but it is tamun. Are you with me? It became tamun. What I am trying to emphasize is that you will have to understand sometimes that how the sentence can become tamun and can become mufarrag by the absence or presence of mustasna minhu. Next sentence, brothers and sisters. Ma ra'aytu illa Bilalan. I want you to make this from mufarrag into tam. What will you say? Ma ra'aytu ahdan. Mafulun bihi. Ahdan. Are you with me? Did you get the idea? Alhamdulillah. Now we say, ma bahastu. Ma bahastu. Put now here mustasna minhu. An ahdin. What will you say? An ahdin. Are you with me? I'll write down. Ma illa. I have two choices now. Either I make it Bilalan, or I should follow the example of this. So I will say illa Bilalan or Bilalin. Are you with me? If I say Bilalin, then I'm taking the i'rab from the mustasna minhu. Otherwise, I can also use bilalan. So what kind of a sentence is this now, brothers and sisters? Tamun muttasilun ghayru mawjub. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now remove this. I'm removing it now. Okay. Ma bastu illa an. Then I have no choice but to make it an bilalin. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now what kind of a sentence is now? What will you call it? Mufarrag. Why mufarrag? There is no mustasna minhu there. Put mustasna minhu, it is no longer mufarrag, but it can be tam. It is tam. It can be muttasil or it can be munkati also. But if it is muttasil and because of ma, it became gairu mujibin. Insha'Allah, you'll try to revise it. Brothers and sisters, I end here. Please carry on with this again tomorrow. And we will understand. We will continue do the lesson from where we left yesterday. Yesterday, we read the key so that I can explain you in English what the lesson consists about. And the gist of it I have written on the board, brothers and sisters. Now we will straight away go to the main lesson and you will be figuring out. Brothers and sisters, we are studying istasna. What are we studying? Istasna, exception. So the most common tool of istasna is illa, which is a particle. Before illa comes, what does come before illa? Mustasna minhu. Are you with me? And after illa will come mustasna. We got to remember that. Before illa, we will have mustasna minhu. And after illa, we will have mustasna. Okay. There are 4 kinds of istisna. If we study it and ponder over it, it's very simple, brothers and sisters. We have also given you a sheet. Has everybody got the handout? Now this handout is also available in the book. Did you all purchase a handout for book 2 and 3? Yes. You have it. It is there also. But I made another copy for you and I have highlighted certain things, as you can see. So brothers and sisters, istasna, okay, can be tamun or it can be mufarragun. That's all. When you say it is tamun, what does it mean? It has mustasna minhu and mustasna in it. Khalas. If you say it is mufarragun, means it does not have mustasna minhu in it. So it's very simple. Okay. Now, if we say it is tamun, then that it means it has mustasna minhu and mustasna. And if they both agree with each other, then it becomes muttasil. Simple. And if the sentence does not have any negation, then it is mujabun. So very simple. If you say tamun muttasilun mujabun, what does it mean? Tamun means mustasna minhu and mustasna are mawjud in the sentence. Muttasil, they agree with each other. Mujabun, the sentence has no negation. So it's very simple. Okay. Now if the sentence is like that, then how will you give the i'rab to mustasna? So we have to find out the i'rab of mustasna after illa. We have to find out what kind of a i'rab it will have. So if the sentence is tamun, muttasilun, and mujabun, the i'rab has to be mansub. It should be mansub. Wujubun nasbi. It should be mansub, period. Now, number 2, tamun, it has mustathna minhu and mustathna in it. And it is muttasil. It is muttasil. Okay? They agree with each other. They agree with each other. But the sentence has negation. The sentence is ghayru mujabin. It has negation. Now what shall we do? What kind of an i'rab mustathna deserves now? You have how many choices? 2 choices. Remember, 2 choices. Either we can make it mansub, perfect, or the mustathna should follow the i'rab of mustathna minhu. If the mustathna minhu is marfu, then the mustathna is marfu. If it is mansub, it is mansub. It is majrur, it is majrur. So how many choices you have? 2 choices. Either you make it mansub, or mustathna should follow the i'rab of mustathna minhu. So it's very simple. Today, inshallah, you will be more comfortable. And tomorrow, inshallah, if you revise it, you will have a perfect understanding. Maybe after a week, you will forget. I used to forget. But that's normal. Then you will again revise it and it will come back to you, inshallah. Number 3. Tamun. What does it mean? It has mustathna minhu and mustathna in it. Munqati'un. They do not agree. They are of 2 different kinds. But then the sentence can be mujabun or can be ghayru mujabin. Doesn't matter. In all cases, the mustathna should be mansub. In all cases, it should be mansub. These are the rules we will remember. Okay? 3, we have done 3. Now the last one is mufarraq. What is the meaning of mufarraq? The sentence does not contain mustathna minhu. Now what shall we do? What kind of a i'rab we give to mustathna? Okay? We have to see the context of the sentence and decide. Is it fa'il? Is it maf'ulun bihi? Is it majroor? What is it? The context of the sentence will decide. And the other easy way is that you momentarily omit illa. The meaning will completely change. But that's not what we are looking for. We are only removing illa for the time being, brothers and sisters, to figure out the i'rab. Once you figure out the i'rab, put back the illa in its proper place. Got the idea? This is another way of looking at the i'rab of mustathna. But as I said, if we look to the context of the sentence, we will, inshallah, figure it out. Now we are going to the main lesson, brothers and sisters. Every time istathna will come, you will have to figure out which of these 4 kinds it is. And then you will figure out what kind of a i'rab it deserves. Sister Maimuna, you have a question? Yurabu bihasbi, according to the context. You do the i'rab according to the context that it demands. You see, amil is normally a verb. Are you with me? We studied in lesson number 1. Amil. So whatever the verb demands, you follow it. Okay? The English of this, Sister Ramuna, will be as the context requires. Are you with me? You will give the Arab as the context requires. Huh? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What kind of verb is this? Form 8, mashallah. Now give me the verb. Iktada. Iktada. Yaktadi. Whatever it demands. Okay? Or it follows the footsteps of the Amil. Are you with me? It follows the footsteps of Amil. It takes the model of Amil. Are you with me? But the simplest, brothers and sisters, the simplest thing you can translate this in English is as the context of the sentence requires. Sometimes when you try to translate in its literal meaning, the meaning sometimes is not 100% clear. If you try to translate in English. So sometimes we use the gist of it. What does this sentence means? That you will give the Arab as the context requires. And the other way, Sister Maimuna, kama law kanat illa ghair mawjud. As if the illa is not present. So remove illa and you will find out the Arab and put back the illa again. Insha'Allah. Brothers and sisters, be ready. We are going to the main lesson now. And you will be figuring out. Okay, Insha'Allah. We will try to finish this lesson in today's session, Insha'Allah. Ad-Darsu Thani wa Thalathuna. Lesson number 32. Ali is asking to the teacher, Ma natijatul ikhtibar ash-shahri ya Ustad. What is the translation? What is the result of monthly exam ya Ustad? Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Very good. Natijatul ikhtibari mudaf ilayhi. And what is shahri? Not. Got the idea? Insha'Allah. Al-Mudaris. Najaha tullabu kulluhum. Translation? Each and every student passed. Illa wahidan. Except one. Wahidan. Mansub. Why? Then we figure out. What kind of a istisna it is here? Tamun, muttasilun, buchamun. Got the idea? Number one, okay? And then, what is the ruling? That mustasna should be mansub. Is it mansub? It is mansub. So, how will you write down? If you have to write down in different columns, you will write down the sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Then in the next column, you will write down ta'amun, muttasilun, mujabun. And in the third column, what will you write down? Wujubun nasbi. That it should be mansub. This is the way you will make 3 columns and write down your explanation. Inshallah. Now, when we are doing book 2, I used to recommend, do not go to Hallo Tamarin. You refer to Hallo Tamarin after you have done your homework. But in book 3, especially in the last half of book 3, in the latter part of book 3, brothers and sisters, I recommend that you should refer to Hallo Tamarin straight away. Because it gives you a good idea. Just read it, then leave it aside, and then study the lesson and try to do the tamarin, and then again refer to it, inshallah. Because Dr. Sahib has done wonders with Hallo Tamarin, especially for book 3. Hallo Tamarin of book 3 makes the understanding of book 3 very easy. Alhamdulillah, brother. You are very lucky, brothers and sisters, that you have all the tools in front of you to study with ease and comfort. Alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, Ibrahim is saying, Aksha. What is the meaning of Aksha? I am afraid. Huh? And Akuna Yahu. That it is, I am that person. I am that. Okay? Yahu. What is Yahu here, brothers and sisters? Khabar Kana. Huh? Khabar Kana. Huh? And Akun Ism Kana Mustatir. Taqdiruhu Ana. Very good. Al-Mudaris Nam Anta Zaka. You are that. Ibrahim Kaifa Nasabtu. How did I fail? Waqad Ajabtu. What is Ajabtu? Verb. What kind of verb is this? Ajaba yujibu. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. See, you have become very sharp now. Alhamdulillah, you are able to figure out the verbs. That is fantastic, brothers and sisters. That is what we were aiming in the beginning of our lessons, that you will become, Insha'Allah, master. As far as the verbs are concerned. And your knowledge will increase day by day as you will study Quran. وَقَدْ أَجَبْتُ. I had answered anil as'ilatil kulliha. Translation, brothers and sisters. I had answered all the questions. Illa, except al-awwala. Okay, brothers and sisters. Let's go back to the sentence before. Najahatullabu kulluhum illa wahidan. Where is mustasna? Where is mustasna minhu? Tullabu. You. What is kulluhum? Tawqeed. It is for tawqeed. Similarly, in this sentence, where is mustasna? Al-awwal. Are you with me? Where is mustasna minhu? Al-asilata. And what is kulliha? Tawqeed. See, kulli, the tawqeed has to follow. Kullu, kulla, and kulli. Al-Mudaris. So what will you say to this sentence, brothers and sisters? Tamun, muttasilun, mujabun. And what will you say? The ruling? It should be mansub. It should be mansub. Al-Mudaris. Al-awwalu huwa al-muhimmu. The first one is the most important. وَلَهُ ثَلَاثُونَ darajatan. Lahu. What is lahu, brother? Jar majur. Shibu jumla khabar. Where is mubtada? Thalathuna. Mubtada thalathuna. What is darajatan? Tamiz. Because number has come. From 11 to 99. What is it? Tamiz. And from 3 to 10? Battamiz. Mudaf ilayh. Battamiz. Okay? Ya ikhwanu. Ishtahidu. Ya ikhwanu ijtahidu. Fil amar. Work hard. Ijtihadan. What is this? Maf'ulun mutlaq. See? You can figure out. What kind of a maf'ulun mutlaq is this? Litawqeed. This is لِتَوْكِيد. فَقَدْ اقْتَرَبَ الْإِمْتِحَانُ النِّهَائِيُّ. What is the translation? The final examination has come very near, has approached us, okay? Has approached. وَلَمْ يَبْكَ إِلَّا شَهْرٌ وَاحِدٌ. 1 month. Only 1 month is left now. Or akallu, or less. 1 month or less has left now. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay, now tell me one thing. Lam yabka. What is yabka here? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun. Wa alamatu jazmihi hadfu harfi illa. The ya is dropped. What is the verb? Bakiya yabka. Write down. Bakiya yabka. Like nasiya. Okay. Now, where is mustathna? Shahrun. Which is after illa. And mustathna minhu is before illa. Is it there? No. So what kind of a sentence is this? Mufarra. Mufarra. Okay. So, okay. What kind of a i'rab it deserves? We have to see the context. Take out illa. Lam yabka shahrun. So what is shahrun here? Fa'il. It is fa'il. Okay. That is why it is marfu. Got the idea? So by removing illa, we can easily figure out the i'rab of mustasna. Inshallah, it is clear, brothers and sisters? Good. Zuhair. Kam darsan nadrusu lil imtihan. Translation, brothers and sisters? How many lessons should we study for exam? What is the answer from the teacher? Nadrusu al-kitab kullahu. Nadrusul kitaba kullahu illa darsaini akhiraini. Translation, brothers and sisters. We will study the whole book except the last 2 lessons. Alhamdulillah, you can also translate very beautifully, mashallah. What kind of a istisna is it? See, dars is part of the kitab. So it is muttasil. It is tamun, muttasilun. Is there any negation here? No. So it is mujabun. Fine. So what is the ruling on the i'rab? Should be mansub. Is it mansub? Yes, it is mansub. Darsaini. What is darsaini? Musanna. Wa alamatu nasbihi al-ya'u. MashaAllah. 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 And what is akhiraini? Naat. It is the naat. You follow, Brother Hassan? It's clear, brother? Inshallah. These are very simple and beautiful, brother. Inshallah. Yusajjilul Giyaba. He writes down the absentees who are not in the class. Then he's asking, Man ghaibun al-yawm. Translation, brothers and sisters? Who's absent today? Ali says, Ma ghaba al-yawma illa Hamidun. No one is absent except Hamid. So illa has come. What is after illa? Mustathna. Where is mustathna minhu? It's not there. So what kind of a sentence is? Mufarrak. And you see, it is already in negation. And mufarrak is always negation. This is another cue for us to figure out. How can I make it tamun and muttasilun? By writing ma gaba ahdun. Write down with pencil. That is what it is missing here. Ahadun is missing. Had the ahadun been there, then it would have become muttasilun. But it is mufarrak. Okay, because there is no mustasna minhu in it. So what kind of a i'rab should we give, Sister Maimuna? Remove illa, ma ghaba hamidun. Ma ghaba al-yawma hamidun. So what is hamidun here? Fine. It fits properly. Okay. Now bring back illa. Okay. If you say ma ghaba hamidun, that is not where we are trying to state. We are trying to state no one is absent except Hamid. That is what we are trying to state. Zuhair. Aina daftari ya Ustad? Where is my notebook? O Ustad. Huwa ma'i. It is with me. Sa'utikahu. Translation. I will give it to you. Ghadan insha'Allah. Laqad. Brother, what is this laqad? Lam only. Fi jawabi kasam. Okay. Lam has come for the kasam, which is mahzoof. And what is qad? Tawqeed. Lam is for the kasam muqaddara. Are you with me? Inshallah you understand. So whenever you see laqad and there is no qasam, so the qasam is mahzoof. It is muqaddara. Okay, brothers and sisters. Laqad sahahtu adafatira kullaha illa iyahu. Laqad sahahtu adafatira kullaha illa iyahu. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay, what kind of a sentence is this? It is ta'amun. So if you say ta'amun, then you got to tell us where are the mustasna and mustasna minhu. The fatira is mustasna minhu. And where is mustasna? Iyahu. Okay, it is one of the notebook. Okay, fine. What is the ruling? Mansub. Is it mansub? Yes, it is mansub. So the sentence is ta'amun, muttasilun and mujabun. Alhamdulillah. Now, Buddha is saying, Fihissat is-sabikati, translation, brother and sister, Fihissat is-sabikati, in the previous period, Sharhatu lakumud darsa. Sharhatu lakumud darsa. I explained to you the dars illa jumalan minhu, except some sentences. Fine, brothers and sisters. So illa has come. What kind of istasna it is? Is it ta'amun? Yes, it is ta'amun. And then muttasilun. And then mujabun. There is no negation. So brothers and sisters, what is the ruling? Nasb. Wujubun nasbi. Is it there? Yes, it is there. Jumalan. Jumalan. Fine. Iza arattum uidu شرحه قبل أن أشرح الجملة التي لم تشرح بعد. What is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? إذا أردتم. What is the meaning of إذا أردتم? If you wish or if you want. See, here أردتم is Madi, but you are translating in the present tense. Why? Because of إذا. إذا will change Madi into present tense. If you wish, أعيد. What is the meaning of أعيد? Repeat. What is the verb? What is Madi? Aada. Form 4. Aada yu'idu. If you want, I will repeat the explanation of it before I explain you the sentences which I did not explain before. Yet, or I did not explain yet. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay. Ibrahim says, La hajata. What is hajata? La nafiya lil jins. There is absolutely no need. Ila iyadati. What is iyadati? Mastar. Repeating. Iyadati. Sharhihi ya Ustad. Sharhihi ya Ustad. There is no need to repeat the explanation of it, ya Ustad. Faqad. So here it is not lakad, but it is only fa. Fa is harfu atfen. Faqad fahimnahu. Faqad fahimnahu. We have already understood it. We have understood it. There is no need to repeating its explanation. We have understood it. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Ali says, Arju an tu'ida sharhahu ya Ustad. I request you to repeat it, ya Ustad. Falam yafhamhu ahadun illa Ibrahim. How many vowel signs are there in your book? Only one. Is it Dhamma or Fatha? Dhamma. In my book, I got two vowel signs. Dhamma and Fatha. So put a Fatha there also on top of Dhamma. So you have a choice now. And why do we have a choice? What kind of a sentence is this? Is it Tamun? Yes. It is Muttasilun? Yes. Ibrahim and Ahadun, they are same. Okay. Then is it Mujabun? No, it's not. Because Lam has come. Negation. So it is Ghayru Mujabin. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Now tell me one thing. What kind of a i'rab should we give? Do we have any choices? Yes, we have two choices. Either it can be mansub. If it is mansub, then it will be Ibrahima. Or it should follow the i'rab of mustathna minhu, which is ahadun. What is ahadun? Marfu. So we can make it marfu. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Is it clear? No difficulty? Insha'Allah. Izan. What is izan here? Harfu nasbin. Okay. Izan nu'ida. Put a fatah there. It is there? Alhamdulillah. Qira'atal amsilatil waridati fid dars. Izan nu'ida qira'atal amsilatil waridati fid dars. So we repeat the reading of the examples mentioned in the dars. Examples, it's a plural, brothers and sisters. Amsilati. Iqra al-ayati ya Zuhair. Read the verses ya Zuhair. Zuhair. Ba'd al-istiyazati. After saying A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ. Huh? إِذْ قُلْنَا. Remember. Uzkuru. Uzkuru is mahzuf here. When إِذْ comes, Uzkuru is there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, remember when we said to the malaika, Usjudu li Adam. Prostrate before Adam. Fail Amar. Fasajadu. And they all prostrated. Illa Iblisa. Okay. Aba wastakbara wa kana min al-kafirin. Brothers and sisters, this requires little thinking. Here we have Iblis. Is Iblis one of the malaika? No. He's of a different kind, So you can say Mustasna is not of the same kind as Mustasna minhu. But before we go to Munqati, we can say here that he was present there when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered everyone in front of him to prostrate before Adam. So he is one of those commanded. Are you with me? What is the amar? What is the command? Amara ya'muru. And what is the ism maf'ul of amara ya'muru? Ma'murun. What is it? Ma'murun. Let me write it down. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If he is one of the group that was commanded, then he is of the same kind. Are you with me, Sister Maimuna? Then he becomes of the same kind. You know why? He is part of the one who were commanded. So we can say in this case that it is muttasil and not munqati. Are you with me? You can say muttasil, but you can argue, no, it is munqati. There is a debate here. But Dr. Sahib says he is one who was commanded. He is part of that group which was commanded. Are you with me? He is part of the group which was commanded. They were all in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he's part of that group. So then it is muttasil. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. So then you will say it is ta'amun, muttasilun, and mujabun. And what is the ruling? Mansub. It should be mansub. Now, next verse, brothers and sisters. Fasharibu minhu. So who is the river? Fasharibu minhu. The translation is, they drank from it illa kalilan minhum. Okay, brother, now this is tough. Tell me one thing. What kind of istisna it is? What is kalilan? What is kalilan? Mustasna. Is mustasna minhu there? Where is it? Wow, mashallah, mashallah. For sharibu, the mustasna minhu is the wow. Hum. So what will you say, brothers and sisters? Where will you put this? Ta'amun, muttasilun, mujabun. And what is the ruling? Mansub. Is it mansub? It is mansub, mashallah. So you see, it's easy to figure out once we understand the concept. Alhamdulillah. Ma fa'aluhu illa qalilun minhum. They will not do it except few of them. They will not do it except few of them. Now tell me, brothers and sisters, what kind of a sentence is this? Tamun, muttasilun and ghayru mujib, because negation has come. So what choices do we have? Make it mansub, or it should follow the i'rab of so where is mustasna minhu in here? What is waw? Fa'il. Is it marfu? Yes. So we can make the mustasna marfu. Is it clear, Sister Maimuna? Aisha? Insha'Allah? Very good. Next one. فَهَلْ يُهْلَكُ إِلَّا الْقَوْمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ فَهَلْ يُهْلَكُ إِلَّا الْقَوْمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. What is the translation? Does anyone perish except those who transgress? Now, what kind of a sentence is this? Mufarrak? Are you sure? Yes, it is mufarrak. Okay, because there is no mustasna minhu there. Gairu mawjud. Okay, how do we find the i'rab? Remove illa. So what will become? Yuhlakul qawmu. Okay, so what is al qawmu here? Naib fa'il. It is naib fa'il because it is majhul. Yuhlaku is majhul. Very good, brothers and sisters. Iqra al-hadith, ya Ali. Now Ali reads the hadith. An Amr ibn al-Haris قال ما ترك رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم دينارا. What is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? When Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away, he did not leave any dinar. He had nothing. Nothing on himself, nothing in the house, period. ما ترك رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم دينارا ولا درهما ولا abdan. What is the meaning of abdan? Slave. Wala amatan. Female slave. That is the monas of abdan. Okay. Illa, except baghlatahu. This is the female mule. Only the female mule he left. Baglatahul bayda'a. The white female mule. Baglatahul bayda'a. Allati kana yarkabuha. Which he used to ride. Fine, brothers and sisters. Illa has come. Where is mustasna? Baghlata. Fine. That is our mustasna. Now, let us start from the beginning. Is it tamun? Yes, when you say tamun, means mustasna, minhu is also there. Now tell me, is it muttasilun? Is that mule same as dinar? No. So what will you say now? Munkatil. It is munkatil. Okay, and ma taraka. So it means it's ghayru mujabin. But whether it is ghayru mujabin or mujabun, it doesn't matter. What is the ruling? Mansub. Is mustasna mansub? Yes, it's mansub. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Oh, there is still more. Wasilahahu. Kana yarkabuha. So he left the female mule, the white mule, female. وَسِلَاحَهُ. What is silahahu? Is armor, is armor plate. His armor, you can say. وَأَرْضًا. And he left the land. Watch it, brothers and sisters. Ardan. Ardan. It is indefinite. And there is a sentence coming after that. Ja'alaha, which he made it. Libn sabili, for the travelers, wayfarers. What did he make it? Sadaqatan. So here we have ja'ala. And ja'ala can have two mafulun bihi. Where are those two mafulun bihi? Ha and sadaqatan. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So now what kind of a sentence is this? What is the value of this sentence? It is a naat for ardan. This whole sentence has come as an adjective. It is nakira. Had it been marifa, then the whole sentence would have been hal. Remember that, please, Insha'Allah. Iqra al-bayt. Ya Ibrahim, read the couplet, O Ibrahim, of a poetry. Ibrahim, ala kullu shayyin ma khalallah batilu. But I'm going to read it separately. Ala kullu shayyin ma khala. Okay, this is verb, brothers and sisters. And Allah is mansub. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? And batilu, you have one dhamma there. It should have been batilun, but in the poetry, when you look after the meters, sometimes you drop the tanween. Okay? So because of the metrical reason, there is only one dhamma. Brothers and sisters, now we go back to key, where we left it. Are you with me? I want you to read ma ada and ma khala. After these two tools of exception, what are these two tools? Ma ada and ma khala. These are both verbs. The mustasna is mansub. We know it. Why it is mansub after verb? Because it is maf'ulun bihi. Are you with me? It's very simple. It's maf'ulun bihi. اختبرت طلاب ما عدا ثلاثة. I have examined the students except three. So ma ada salasatan. What is salasatan? Maf'ulun bihi for the verb. Same way, ala kullu shay'in ma khala Allah batilu. Lo, everything except Allah is untrue. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Here, batilun should have the tanween, but it has been omitted for metrical reason. Okay. So that is very simple. Whenever you will see ma ada or ma khala, the mustasna will be why? It's maf'ulun bihi. Simple. It is maf'ulun bihi. Now we come to the last one that I omitted, and that is mustasna after ghayru wa siwa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? The mustasna after these words is majroor. Why? Because it is mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? We are quite familiar with ghayru. After that, the noun will come and it will be mudaf ilayhi. Okay, fine. Its original i'rab is shown by these two words. Okay. So mustasna will become mudaf ilayh. We do not have to worry because all mudaf ilayhs are majroor. But what about ghair? What kind of i'rab we should give to ghair? It will be same as we follow this method. If it is tahamun, muttasilun, mujabun, then the i'rab on the ghair will be mansub. If it is tahamun, muttasilun, ghairu mujabin, then the i'rab on ghair will be either mansub or according to the sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So this is it. Look at this sentence. Najahat tullabu ghayra hamidin. Why it is ghayra? You know, remove ghayr and put illa. Najaha tullabu illa hamidan. So because it is hamidan, mansub, so we will make ghayr mansub. Got the idea? सोचने की जरूरत है. You got to think a little bit. Okay. With practice it will come. Brothers and sisters, if you have little difficulty in comprehending it, please understand it's normal. You are doing wonderful. MashaAllah, you have understood the concept very well. So sometimes if you have little difficulty, it's a matter of time when you will revise it. Inshallah, you will understand fully. So just remember one thing, that when the ghair comes, we have to figure out, is it ta'amun, muttasilun, or is it ghair mujubin? And you will be able to figure out, inshallah. Fine. Here is another one, brothers and sisters. Here, ghaira is mansub just as hamidan is mansub in najahat tullabu illa hamidan. Are you reading with me, brothers and sisters? Are you there where I am? Inshallah. Next one. Ma najahatullabu. What is this ma najahatullabu? Now this is ghairu mujabin. Now you have a choice. You can make it ghaira or ghairu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ma najahatullabu ghaira hamidin. Okay. Here ghair may be mansub or marfu. Put a dhamma also on top of ma najahatullabu ghairu. Make a dhamma with a pencil so you know that both are correct. Here is the sentence. Ma najahatullabu illa hamidan or hamidun. Now comes here, brothers and sisters. Ma najaha ghairu hamidin. What kind of a sentence is this? Ma najaha illa hamidun. This is mufarrak. Then you will have to figure out the i'rab. So look at it. Ma najaha ghairu. What is ghairu here? Marfu. It is fa'il. And the actual mustathna is mudaf ilayhi. Here ghairu is marfu just as hamidun is marfu, as in ma najaha illa hamidun. Okay, fine. Ma sa'altu illa hamidan. Are you with me? If you say ma sa'altu illa hamidan, what kind of a sentence is this? Mufarrak. So same way, ma sa'altu ghaira hamidin. Here ghair is mansub. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Did you get the idea? Okay, inshallah. The i'rab of siva is exactly like that of ghair. But it is latent. As siva is maksur. Now, are you with me? Siva is like mustashfa. It is ismun maksurun. And how do we give the i'rab? The i'rab is, what kind of i'rab it is? Muqaddara. It is there. Our eyes cannot see. But with the eyes of our mind, we can see the i'rab. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So siva will have a latent i'rab. Vowel signs are latent. They are there, which our mind can see it. Very good, brothers and sisters. Now I come to the couplet, brothers and sisters. Ala kullu shay'in ma khala Allah batilun. Translation, brothers and sisters. Allah. What is Allah? Yeah, behold. Brother, this is called harfu istiftah wa tanbih. Let us go to the key, because it's better in the key. The explanation is very beautiful in the key. Same page, the last paragraph. Allah is an article used to draw attention to something important. Allah innahum humul mufsiduna walakin la yash'uruna. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Beware. They themselves are the mischief makers, but they do not perceive it. This particle is called, what is it called, brothers and sisters? Harfu istiftahi. Harfu istiftahin wa tanbihin. Harfu istiftahin wa tanbihin. The particle of commencement, and cautioning. Okay. Okay, brothers and sisters, we will translate the poem. The couplets. Behold, everything except Allah is unreal. What is the meaning of batilun? Unreal. Okay? It's false. Behold, everything except Allah is unreal. وَكُلُّ نَعِيمٍ. What is na'imin, brothers and sisters? They are ni'mate, or something that gives you happiness, comfort. Okay, brothers and sisters. La mahalata. What is the meaning of la mahalata? La nafiyatu lil jins. Brother, write down on top of it. La buddha. Are you with me? The meaning of la mahalata is la buddha. What is the meaning of la buddha? Surely, certainly, without fail. Okay? Definitely. Okay? Za'ilun. Transitory. It will pass away. So what is the meaning of this sentence? Every enjoyment will come to an end. All things of enjoyment are destined to come to an end, because nothing will ever last. What will be the lasting thing is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, now, brothers and sisters, we understood the translation. Now we come to the sentence. Ala kullu shay'in ma khala Allah. Okay, brother. Where is the instrument of istisna? Ma khala. Okay. Where is mustasna? Allah. Why it is mansub? Because it is maf'ulun bi. Now tell me, is it ta'amun? Yes. Where is mustasna minhu? Shahin. Kullu shahin. Fine. What will you call it? Is it muttasilun? Is it everything is same as Allah? So what will you call it? Munkati. What will you call it? Tamun munkatiyun. What will you call it? Tamun munkatiyun. Because Allah is not everything. Allah is separate from everything. Allah is separate from all His creation. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Now, you will have to make a correction in your Hallo Tamarin. There is a typo there. It says muttasil, I think. At least in my Hallo Tamarin, it says muttasil. You make it munkate. What page is that, Sister Mayana? 131. Okay. Page 131. Corrected, brothers and sisters. It says muttasilun, but you will call it munkateun. Brother Hassan, page 131. Yadkhulul muraqibud. The muraqib, supervisor, enters. And he says, Yansarifu jami'ut tullabi al-an. Translation, brothers and sisters? You know, all the students should go now. In Sarafa, Yansarifu means Zahaba. Yazhabu Jamiu Tullabi al-an. That is the meaning. Yansarifu Jamiul Tullabi al-an. Ma'ada. Translation, Ma'ada. Except. Tullabal Urubbiyina. Urubbiyina. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Now, after Ma'ada, Mustasna has come. Tullaba, why it is mansub? Mafulun bihi, for the verb. Fine. Now figure out, is it ta'amun? Yes. Is it muttasilun or munkatiun? Muttasilun, because tulab. Fine. Alhamdulillah. Falahum ijtima'un ma'al mudiri. There is a meeting with the mudir. For them, there is a meeting with the mudir. Al-Mudarris. He is asking the muraqib. Kaifa kana haflu shai amsi. Translation, brothers, sisters. Kaifa kana haflu shai. What is haflu shai? Tea party. Gathering. Tea party. Yesterday. Ana lam atamakkan min al-huduri. Brothers and sisters, what is this verb here? After that, min has to come. Form 5. You know, la astati. I could not. Unable to. So always, if you say tamakkana, min has to come. You must understand that. You cannot use it otherwise. Okay. And then min doesn't have the same meaning of harf jar, but it means, unable to, could not. Fine, brothers and sisters. Al-Muraqib. Kana mumti'an. What is the meaning of this? It was enjoyable. Fine, brother. What is mumti'an? Okay, it is fine. What is here? It's khabar khana. What is it? Khabar khana. Mansub. Fine. Why it is mansub? Because it is khabar khana. Fine. Now mumti'an is ism fa'il. What is the verb? Amta. Yumti'u. Form 4, Insha'Allah. Very good, brothers and sisters. MashaAllah, you are doing very well. Kana mumti'an means it was enjoyable. Kad hadaratul labu kulluhum. Translation. Every student had attended. Illa mudarriseen, the teachers did not come. What kind of istasna is this? Ta'amun Munkatiyun, because students are students, teachers are teachers. Munkatiyun. What is the ruling? Mansub. It should be mansub. In every case, it should be mansub. Alhamdulillah, we finished the dars, brothers and sisters. Now, I advise you that keep the Hallo Tamarin handy in these lessons, because it will help you to understand. All these lessons, the last 10 lessons in the book 3, if you have Hallo Tamarin in front of you, it guides you a lot. Makes your understanding very, very strong, inshallah. Now, everything that we read in the key in English, we are going to read it now in Arabic, but we will go a little fast, inshallah. I am starting from section 2. Najaha tullabu kulluhum illa wahidin. Hunna wahidan mustasna. Are you reading with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Al-istisna'u, exception, what is it? Ikhraju ma ba'da adatil istithna'i min hukmi ma qablaha. Now, what is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? You want to write down? Please write it down. The meaning of this. To exclude after illah. Are you writing? To exclude after illah from the statement applicable to what comes before illah. So you are excluding, brothers and sisters, what comes after illah from what came before illah. Are you with me? For example, if I tell you in English, all the students are brilliant except Zaid. So except Zaid means illa Zaid. So all the students are brilliant. This is the statement. But we are excluding Zaid from that statement. So what is al-istisna'u? Is the exclusion of what comes after illa from what is before illah. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? For example, I give you another example. Uhibbul fawakiha kullaha. I love all the fruits. Illal mauza. Except banana. So the banana is excluded from the statement. Got the idea? So that is the meaning of istasna. So that is the meaning of ikhraju ma ba'da adatil istinai min hukmi ma qablaha. Whatever is the ruling before illah, the mustasna is excluded out of it. إذا كنا نجح طلاب إلا حامدا أثبتنا نجاح للطلاب. What is the meaning of this? أثبتنا, we establish the success of the students. وَنَفَيْنَاهُ, and we deny it. And Hamid. We deny it to Hamid. وَاللَّهُ ثَلَاثَةُ أَرْكَانٍ, and it has got 3 parts. It has got 3 elements. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Arkan, what is singular? Ruknun. What are those 3 elements in it? Al-mustasna, it is the thing that is accepted. Al-mustasna minhu, it is the thing from which exception is made. And adatul istisnai, which is the tool of exception. So it has got 3 things. It has got 3 parts, 3 elements. Okay? Najahatul labu, what is that? Mustasna minhu. Illa Adatul istithnai. And hamidan mustasna. Adwatul istithnai kathiratun. There are many. Ahmuha, number one, illa. Wahiya harfun. It is a particle. Number two, ghayru wasiva. Wahuma ismani. What is jim, brother and sister? Ma khala wa ma ada wa huma fi'alan. Is it clear, brother and sister? It's very clear. You already know everything. We are just repeating it. Aqsamul istithnai. What is the meaning of that? Kinds of istithna. What we have written on the board, that is what it is. Okay? Al-istithna'u imma muttasilun wa imma munqati'un. Either it is, muttasil or munqati. What is the meaning of muttasil? That both mustathna and mustathna minhu are of the same kind, and munqati, they are different kind. فَالْمُتَّصِلُ أَنْ يَكُونَ الْمُسْتَثْنَى بَعْدًا مِمَّا قَبْلَهُ. It is part of what is before it. نحو نجح الطلاب إلا حامدا فحامد أحد الطلاب وهو من جنسهم, of same kind. والمنقطع أن لا يكون المستثنى بعدا مما قبله, and it is not of the same kind. لكل داء. What is the meaning of da'in? Sickness. Maradun. لكل maradin you can say, but we will say لكل داء دواء, because this is a famous proverb. لكل داء دواء. Translation, brother and sister: for every sickness there is a medicine. إلا الموت. Because death is not sickness. فموت ليس من جنس الداء. It's not part of the sickness. وكذلك الاستثناء إما تام وإما مفرغ. فتام ما ذكر فيه المستثنى منه. When you have tamun, the mustathna minhu is mentioned. Nahu hafiztu al-Qur'ana illa Surat al-Baqarati. Translation, brothers and sisters: I memorized the Quran except Surah Baqarah. So Surah Baqarah is part of the Quran. وَالْمُفَرَّغُ مَا لَمْ يُذْكَرْ فِيهِ الْمُسْتَثْنَى مِنْهُ. نحو ما جاء إلا حامد. Is there a mustathna minhu there? No. Bring one, brothers and sisters. ما جاء أحد. That is your mustathna minhu, and it is missing there. Alhamdulillah. You got it, brothers and sisters. وكذلك الاستثناء إما موجب وإما غير موجب. والموجب ما خلا من النفي والنهي والاستفهام. والموجب ما خلا. Khala, brothers and sisters. Ma is allazi. Ma is here allazi. Ismu mawsula. Khala is the verb. Empty of. Devoid of. It is devoid of negation, prohibition, and interrogation. وَالْمُوجَبُ مَا خَلَا مِنَ النَّفْيِ وَالنَّهِي وَالْإِسْتِفْهَامِ. Again, khala means to be free from, or to be devoid of. That is the meaning of khala min. وَغَيْرُ الْمُوجَبِ مَا الَّذِي تَضَمَّنَ. What is the meaning of tadammana? Contains. Form 5. Tadammana means it contains. What does it contain? An-nafya والنحية والاستفهام. Got the idea, one sister? It contains these three things. Okay. Ahkamul mustathna bi illa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Rulings. Hukm. Hukmun. Ahkam, what is the singular? Hukmun. Hukmun. I'll write down, brother. Got the idea, brother and sister? Rules. What is it, brothers and sisters? Number one. Hukmul mustasna fil istithnai muttasil. Brothers and sisters, I would like you to write it here. What will you write it? Tamun, tamun, muttasilun, and mujabun. This is your first. Okay. Wujubun nasbi, yajibu nasbuhu idha kana al-istithna'u taman mujaban. But also, whether if it is taman, has to be muttasilan. Got the idea? So write down, this is the ruling. If the istithna is tamun, muttasilun, and mujabun. Wujubun nasbi. Now here are beautiful examples, brothers and sisters. This is the beauty of Dr. Abdur Rahim, that he gives so much, explanation. He gives many examples, and also in the group, he does not mix them. So this whole group is for, what is it for, brothers and sisters? The first one, tamun, muttasilun, and mujabun. That is the first group. Hadaratullabu illa hamidan. It should be mansub. Raitu tullaba illa hamidan. Ittasaltu bittullabi illa hamidan. In all cases, it has to be mansub. Brother and sister, number two. What is number two? What is number two? Tamun, muttasilun, ghayru mujibin. So how many choices you will have now? Two choices. What are those two choices? Jawazun nasbi. It can be mansub. Wal itbai. What kind of noun is this? Itbai. It is masdar. Form. What is the verb? Atba. You got to be careful. Atba. Mashallah. Your mind is now penetrating those nouns and figuring out the root of it. Alhamdulillah. Yajuzu nasbuhu means it is permissible to make it mansub. Wa itba'uhu lima qablahu fil i'rab. Idha kana istithna'u taman, but muttasilan is not mentioned. Ghayra mujabin. So you will write down somewhere. What will you write down, brothers and sisters? Tamun, muttasilun, ghayru mujabin. Okay. Now, mustasna is there, mustasna minhu is there, but then we have negation. How many kinds of negation? Three kinds of negation. An-nafyu, nahyu, and al-istifham. Remember, brother. Now look at it. So you have two choices, and both choices are given. Ma hadaratullabu illa hamidan, or it will follow the i'rab of mustasna minhu. Tullabu is marfu, so mustasna can become marfu. Is it clear? Sister Hafsa? Insha'Allah? Sister Sumayya? It will follow. You got a choice here. Okay? Ma sa'altu tullaba illa hamidan. And again, hamidan. Because hamidan is following tullaba. Mafulun bihi. Ma ittasaltu bit tullabi illa hamidan or hamidin. Got the idea? Now this is plain nafi. Brother, I would like you to put a bracket. Put a bracket like this. And what will you write down? Are you with me? And then English also write down negation. Or you say negative. Write down negative. So you get the idea, inshallah. A good idea, inshallah. Now, what is the next one? An-nahyu. What is the meaning of that? You will have la nahiya. Tufidu amar. Fine. La yakhruj ahadun illa hamidan or hamidun. Because ahdun is marfu, so we can make hamidun also marfu. It will follow the i'rab of mustasna minhu if it is ghayru mujabin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I'm going to make your mind work very hard for the tea break. Inshallah. Okay. So, la tas'al. Again, la nahiya. Ahdan. Mafulun bihi. Illa hamidan. And next one, hamidan. Next one, brothers and sisters. La tattasil bi ahdin. Illa hamidan or hamidan. What will you write down? Put it in a bracket. What will you write down? An-nahyu. Prohibitive. Prohibitive. Write down, brothers and sisters. Now, this is very easy, but it is a lot. So what's going to happen? Some of us will forget. But brothers and sisters, that is normal. But inshallah, when you will revise it, it will become very clear to you. Inshallah. And if you will write all the exercises which are coming, you will become very strong, inshallah. Okay. Next one, brothers and sisters. Istifham. What is istifham? Interrogation. Put a bracket again. And write down istifham. Al-istifham. And in English you will write down interrogation. Okay. Hal ghaba ahadun illa hamidan or hamidan. Fine. Hal ra'ita ahadan illa hamidan and hamidan. Hal ittasalta bi ahadin illa. Are you with me? Fine. Now, brothers and sisters, I ask you one thing. There's a negation. Are they all muttasil? Yes, there is a mustasna minhu. Remove it. Especially I am asking you from the last one. Remove it. Hal gaba illa hamidun. Then it will be only hamidun. So what happened? Hal gaba illa hamidun. The mustasna minhu is not there. See the difference between tamun and mufarrad? In tamun, mustasna minhu is there, and in mufarrad, mustasna minhu is absent. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you will be able to figure out. I'm just hinting you a few things, brothers and sisters. Now, what is the next one? The number 3 is here, mufarrad. You will write down here, number 3, all the examples are, what are they? Mufarrad. They are all mufarradun. Fine. Please write down that. إعرابه بحسب ما يقتضيه العامل. يعرب بحسب ما يقتضيه العامل. كما لو كانت إلا غير موجودة. Now, brothers and sisters, it's so very simple to understand this. You can read the Arabic, but I explain you in English. What is the meaning of it? The i'rab of the mustathna is according to the context of the sentence. And how do we find out? Remove illa momentarily. For the time being, omit illa and you will see the i'rab. So it's very easy. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? We read it. Number 1. Ma ja'a illa hamidun. Are you with me? Ma sa'altu illa hamidan. See, first hamidun is marfu because it is fa'il. Second hamidan is mansub. Why? It is maf'ulun bihi. Ma ittasaltu illa bi hamidin. We don't have to even think about it. Bi hamidin, jar majrur. Okay? And the sentences are given here. Without illa. Ma ja'a hamidun. Ma sa'altu hamidan. Ma ittasaltu bi hamidin. Do you see, brother Hasan? The sentences are given without illa for us to figure out. What is this group, brothers and sisters? An-nafi. Negative. Write down again. I ask you one thing, brothers and sisters. Ma ja'a illa hamidun. This is mufarraq. Are you with me? Make it tamun. Ahadun. That's what you have to think. That this is missing here. Ahadun is missing. Very good. La yakhruj illa hamidun. Fa'il. Are you with me? Without illa will be la yakhruj hamidun. Fine, brother and sister. La tas'al illa hamidan. Next one, brothers and sisters. Next group is al-istifham. Hal ja'a illa hamidun. Has everyone come except Hamid? Hal ra'ita illa hamidan. Did you see everyone except Hamid? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So what is the i'rab? According to the context of the sentence. And remove illa and you will find it very easy to figure out the i'rab. Hukmul mustathna fil istithna'il munqati. Yajibu nasbuhu fi jamil ahwal. In every case, it should be mansub. Look at this, brothers and sisters. Hadaratul illa al-mudarri sa. Are you with me? Is it tamun? Yes, it is tamun. Why? Mustasna minhu is there, mustasna is there. But is it muttasilun? No. Mudarris and tullab, they are different. Okay? So it is munqati. Is it mujabun or ghayru mujabin? It's mujab. Fine. What is the next sentence? Ma hadaratul labu illa al-mudarri sa. None of the students came except mudarris. What kind of sentence is this? It is ta'amun. Is munkatiun. Yeah, because it is a negation. But in any case, what is our ruling? The i'rab of mustasna is mansub. Alhamdulillah, you got it. So, hukmu mustasna bi ghair wa siwa. hukmuhul jarru bil idafati. What is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? The mustasna is going to be mudaf ilayhi in both cases. Wa tu'rabu ghayru, and the ghayr is, is given the i'rab bima kana yurabu bihi al mustasna ma illa. Whatever the i'rab you give to the mustasna with illa, you will give the same i'rab to ghayr. Ja'atullabu ghayra hamidin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Why? Ja'atullabu ghayra hamidin. What kind of a sentence is this? It is ta'amun, muttasilun, and mujabun. So what is the ruling? It should be mansub. So is gair mansub? Yes. Oh, make it ghaira. See, sometimes these typos can throw us off. Make it ghaira. That's why you were not answering me. I was wondering what's happened. Okay, now make it ghaira. Now do you understand why it is ghaira, Sister Maimuna? Because nasab is wajib. Wujubun nasbi. Because it is tahamun, muttasilun, and mujabun. Fine. Now Dr. Sahib has given the sentence with illa also. Ja'atullabu illa hamidan. Fine. Next one, brothers and sisters. Ma ja'atullabu. Now, how many choices you have? 2 choices. You can make it ghaira or ghairu. Are both vowel signs given? Ghaira. Put dhamma also, brother. In this case, you should write like this. How will you write it, brothers and sisters? Ghaira, and also write on top ghairu. So that you have some idea that both are applicable. In my copy, I have 2 vowel signs. But then this is very old edition. Ma ja'at tullabu illa hamidan / hamidun. So both choices are given. Okay. Ma ja'a ghayru hamidin. What kind of a sentence is this? Mufarrag. So we have the i'rab according to the context. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, ma ja'a ghayru. What is ghayru? Fa'il. Mashallah, mashallah. And in the bracket we have ma ja'a illa hamidun. Ma sa'altu ghayra hamidin. What is ghayra here? Maf'ulun bihi. Mashallah. So it's very clear and easy, inshallah. Hukmul mustasna bima khala wa ma ada. Hukmuhu an-nasbu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Nahw. For example, Ja'atullabu ma khala hamidan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Why hamidan? Maf'ulun bihi for the verb. Now tell me what kind of a sentence is this? Ta'amun. What else? Muttasilun. It is muttasilun. And it is? No, it is mujabun. It's mujabun. But let's not worry about mujabun here. Let us say, what is the sentence, brothers and sisters? It is ta'amun and it is muttasilun. Let us take that into consideration. Fine, brother. Ma'ada hamidan. Fine. Okay, brothers and sisters. Istakhraj min ad-darsi ma warada fihi min absilati al-istithna'i wazkur nawwa kulli wahidin minha wa i'rabahu. Brothers and sisters, did this all? We did it. Now, if you get a time, make a columns and write the sentences, and inshallah, you will make yourself very strong. أين المستثنى والمستثنى منه فيما يأتي واذكر نوع الاستثناء في كل مثال. What is this, brothers and sisters? Specify. Mustasna. Are you with me? Specify mustasna and mustasna minhu, and mention the kind of istasna in every example. We will do it after tea break. Inshallah. Okay? Because we want to do it. Inshallah, we'll try to finish the lesson, inshallah. We are back from our break with having nice snacks. Alhamdulillah. Thanks to Sister Sukhaina. May Allah bless her for her kindness and her generosity. We'll start where we left, brothers and sisters. That was number 4. Ayyin al-mustathna wal-mustathna minhu fima yati wazkur naw al-istithnai fi kulli misalin. Specify mustasna and mustasna minhu in what follows, and mention the kind of istasna in every example. This is from Quran, brothers and sisters. وَلَا تَقُولُوا عَلَى اللَّهِ إِلَّا حَقٍّ. What kind of a mustasna is there? Mufarrak. What is it? Mufarrak. Because there is a negation. Okay. Why do you say mufarrak? Is mustasna minhu not mentioned? No, it is not mentioned. What is al-haqqa? Al-haqqa mustasna. Okay? It is mansub. Why it is mansub? Because it is mafulun bihi. Okay. What is the thing that is missing? In other words, what is mustasna minhu here? What could have been? La taqulu ala Allahi shay'an. Write down, brothers and sisters, with pencil. Shay'an. That is your mustasna minhu, but it is missing. Shay'an. Will you write it down, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Shay'an. So it is mufarrak. And what is mufarrak are all with nafi, Sister Manas. And what is the haqqa? Mafulun bihi. Mansub. It is mansub because it is mafulun bihi. And you can check the exact wording from Hallo Tamarin, how to write it, inshallah, which is an-nasbu ala annahu mafulun bihi. Okay. Next one, brothers and sisters. So what is la taqulu? La an-nahiya. What is taqulu? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi hadfi nun. Very good, fine. Now, what is the next one? Wala yaltafit. What is the verb? Iltafata. Iltafata. What is the meaning of iltafata? To turn one's head, to look the other way. Wala yaltafit minkum ahdun. Ahdun has come, brothers and sisters. Illa imrataka. It is mansub. What kind of a sentence is this? It is ta'amun. No, not munkati. Because same jins, Okay? Okay, I will call it muttasil. But He and she, it is same gens. Are you with me? Huh? Okay. So it is ta'amun, it is muttasilun, and it is gairu mujmin. So how many choices you have? You have two choices. You can make it mansub, or you can take the i'rab of mustasna minhu, which is ahadun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? But here in the Quran, it is made mansub. Huh? Alhamdulillah. Next one, brothers and sisters. What is the translation? And let not any one of you look back. And let not any one of you look back except your wife. To her will happen what happens to the people. That is in the Quran, the whole story, brothers and sisters. Next one. وَمَنْ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ وَمَنْ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ إِلَّا Allah who. Now what is this sentence, brother? It's a little complicated. Okay. It is ta'amun. If you say ta'amun, you got to find out where is this mustasna minhu. Huh? And where is mustasna? We know mustasna is Allahu. What is man? Ismu istifham. What is it? Ismu istifham. So what kind of a sentence is this? This is ghayru mujabin. Huh? That is one thing. Huh? Now let us see, is it ta'amun? Brothers and sisters, yaghfiru. What is yaghfiru? Fi'lun mudariun marfun bi dhamma. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala man. Man, which is Allah. Huh? So in other words, mustasna minhu is there in the form of damir mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala man. Allah. Yes. Okay. So then it is, brothers and sisters, the sentence is ta'amun, muttasilun, because both are there, and gairu mujibin, because it is al-istifham, interrogation. Now, brothers and sisters, tell me one thing. How many choices we have? We have two choices. Either we make it mansub, or we give the i'rab of the mustasna minhu. Where is mustasna minhu? Huwa, the file. So we can make Allah also as a marfu. Got the idea? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? Okay. You can even give it a mansub form. Okay. So here, brothers and sisters, Allahu has got the same i'rab as damir mustatir taqdiruhu huwa, which is the file of yaghfiru. Now this is not a very straightforward, plain sentence. It requires thinking and pondering over it. And once you understand, Insha'Allah, your mind will say, Alhamdulillah, I got it. I can understand it. Next one, brothers and sisters, وَقَدَى رَبُّكَ. What is the meaning of this? Your Lord has decreed, has commanded. Allah. What is Allah? An-la. No, this is not la nahiya. This is plain la. An-la. What is an? Remember, I will write down here, brothers and sisters. Allah is an plus la. So an will make fi'l mudari'a mansub. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So what is ta'budu? Fi'lun mudari'un mansubun بحذف نون. Okay. Waw is the file. And what is illa iyahu? So what kind of a sentence is this? Do you find mustasna minhu there? No. Put mustasna minhu there. What will you say? An la ta'budu ahadan. If there is to be mustasna minhu. But it is not there. This is Qur'an, brothers and sisters. So what kind of a sentence is this? Mufarrag. And how will you find the i'rab? By removing illa. The i'rab will come from the context of the sentence. So, what does ta'budu need? Maf'ulun bihi. Because as we said, Allah ta'budu ahdan. But that is not there. So after illa, it will be iyahu. Because it is the maf'ulun bihi of ta'budu. Got the idea, brother and sister? See, this is Quran. Now when it comes to Quran, you got to ponder over it, think over it. And we got all kinds of books, brothers and sisters, where scholars have already defined everything. And you will find it easy to understand once you read this. Especially we have Nurul Yaqeen. All these things will be there, Insha'Allah. Next one, brothers and sisters. وَمَا يُلْهِكُنَا إِلَّا دَهْرُ. What is the meaning of dahru? Time. The meaning is time, brother. What kind of a sentence is this? Mufarrag. Mustasna minhu not there. Put something as a mustasna minhu. What will you say? وَمَا يُلْهِكُنَا شَيْءٌ. Shayun. Are you with me? Nothing will destroy us except time. In the Quran you will find, brothers and sisters, and nothing but time can destroy us. And nothing but time can destroy us. Okay. So it is mufarrag. So what shall we do? What kind of i'rab we give to musanna? Marfu, because then it is the file. Are you there, Sister Maimuna? It's marfu. Sister Sukhaina, did you get it? It's marfu. Why? Remove illa. Remove illa. What will be the sentence? وَمَا يُلْهِكُنَا الدُّهَرُ. Na is your mafulun bihi. Ad-dahru will be your file. Fine, brothers and sisters. Number 6. فَإِنَّهُمْ أَدُومُ لِي إِلَّا رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ. What kind of a sentence is this? We already studied in the key before. No. It is munqati. There is no negation. Sister Hafsa, can you see any negation there? No. فَإِنَّهُمْ أَدُومُ لِي. This is Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. He is making a statement that these idols are my enemies. Except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not the same thing as those idols. So it is munkate. Yani mustasna minhu is there. Where is the mustasna minhu? Adun. Okay. And then where is mustasna? Rabba. Why it is mansub? Because munkate in all conditions. Remember, brothers and sisters? Tamun, munkatiun, mujabun, or gairu mujabin, wujubun, nasbi. It should be mansub in all cases. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Okay, that's it. Number 5. Now we are going to speed. Insha'Allah, I'll Try to finish it as quickly as it is possible. I want you to write it, brothers and sisters. Number 5. I admire Dr. Abdur Rahim's method, brothers and sisters. What is number 5? Everything in number 5 is number 1. What is it? Tamun, muttasilun, mujabun. Write it down in number 5 and highlight it so that you understand that every sentence, now you have an example of 8 sentences which are tamun, muttasilun and mujabun. So what will be the i'rab of mustathna mansub? Khalas, brother. So here you have been given the noun. Now you will change it. Fine, brothers and sisters. Amama kulli jumlatin mimma yadi ismun. In front of every sentence there is a noun. Ij'alhu mustathna bi illa wa akmil bihi jumla, and complete the sentence. Yaghfirullahu dhunuba kullaha illa shirka. Khalas, it's simple. All are going to be mansub. Next one, brothers and sisters. Zarani jami'u dhumalai illa ithnaini. MashaAllah. You are getting it there. Brother, you got to write it on a separate sheet of paper. I advise you to write it on a separate sheet of paper so that you don't have to do tonight, but later on you can write it. The more you will write it cleanly on a separate sheet of paper, the stronger you will become, inshallah. Okay, brother and sister. Ithnani became isnaini. Mutaakhiruna. Jama mudhakar salim marfu. Okay. Najahatul labu kulluhum illa al-mutaakhirin. Now, brothers and sisters, tell me, what will you call all these? Alva puri. They are easy, brothers and sisters. Okay. Suratani. Musanna. Hafiztu Qur'ana. I memorized the Qur'an. Illa surataini. Very good. Zurtul bilada al-islamiyata kullaha. Zurtul bilada al-islamiyata kullaha illa Pakistan. Pakistan. Fine. Anta sa'adani jami'u dhumalai illa iyaka. Very good, brother and sister. Now this is a very funny sentence. Try to understand. Fahimtu. What is the meaning of fahimtu? I understood. Understood what? Fahimtul masail al-nahwiyata kullaha illa al-istisna. I understood every grammar rule except istisna. Okay. No, I think we won't agree with that. We understood everything. Insha'Allah. Safahatun. Qaratul kitaba kullahu. Translation, brothers and sisters. I read the book, all of it. Illa safahatin mansub. Jama muannas salim. Minhu. Fine, brothers and sisters. Easy. Next one, number 6. Amama kulli jumlatin mimma yati ismun ij'alhu mustathna bi illa wa akmil bihi jumla. Okay, brothers and sisters, what title should you give this? Tamun muttasilun gairu mujibin. Write it down. Second one. Tamun muttasilun gairu mujabin. This is the title you will give to this exercise. How many choices you have? 2. You have 2 choices. And you can write down both the choices with a slash so that you understand fully what goes on. If it is tamun, muttasilun, ghayru mujabin, then you have 2 choices. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? You will write down both the choices. Okay. Ma rasaba ahdun illa khalidan or khalidun. It can take the i'rab of mustasna minhu or it can be made mansub. Write it down both and you will understand. Are you with me, Brother Hassan? You can have khalidan as well as khalidun. When you have khalidan, then you made it mansub. When you make it khalidun, you took the i'rab of mustasna minhu. Mustasna minhu is marfu, so you made the mustasna marfu also. Insha'Allah. Ma akaltu shayyan illa tamrataini. No, in both cases it will be tamrataini. Why? Sister Manas? See, because shayyan is mafulun bihi. So in both cases it will be mansub. Got the idea? Okay. Don't expect that one will be mansub and one will be marfu all the time. You got to see the i'rab of mustasna minhu. Lam yusafir tullabu fi utlatir rabi illa ba'dahum or ba'duhum. Because if you say ba'duhum, okay, then it will be, you are taking the i'rab from at-tullab. Okay, brothers and sisters? Lam yusafir tullabu fi utlatir rabi'i. What is rabi'i? Spring. Spring break. Spring holidays. Fine, brothers and sisters. Now, la tattasil. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? La tattasil bi ahdin illa al mudiri or mudira. You have choice. Okay. What kind of a sentence is this? Brother, it is tamun muttasilun and it is ghayru mujabin. Insha'Allah. Okay. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. The way you have understood, it is amazing. It's simply marvelous. Alhamdulillah, it is all through the mercy of Allah. If we work hard and if we have good intention, and there is a sincere desire in our hearts that we are learning Arabic to understand Qur'an, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps us, makes us, understand with ease. He makes our understanding, mashallah, strong. Alhamdulillah. It is all, I believe in this. I believe in the mercy of Allah. Even in learning the language of the Qur'an, inshallah. Hal yaghfiru zunuba ahadun. Hal has come. Okay? Hal yaghfiru zunuba ahadun illa Allah or Allahu. But Allahu would be better. As a file will be better. Insha'Allah. Ahadun, Allahu will be better. Okay. Brothers and sisters, in all these sentences, if the choice is between mansub and marfu, make it marfu. Insha'Allah. Okay. Ma sa'altu ahadan illa iyahu. This is very simple. Okay. Now, what is next one? Number 7. Same question. There are nouns given, and you make that noun into mustasna. What is number 7, brothers and sisters? It is this one. What is it? It is mufarragun. All of them are mufarragun. Sister Afsa, that is the one. Mufarragun. And you will not find, what will you not find? What will you not find? Brothers and sisters, what will you not find? Mustasna minhu. And I want you to insert it with pencil, just for your own understanding. Okay? Okay. Ma fahima darsa illa Ibrahimu fakat, brother. How can you insert mustasna minhu? Ahadun. Ma fahimat darsa ahadun. Just for your own information. Okay, that is missing here. And Ibrahimu is file. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Ma mata fil hadisi illa asaiku. Translation, brothers and sisters. No one died in the accident except the driver. So what will you say here also? Ma mata fil hadisi ahadun. That is what is missing here. And because of that, this dasna is mufarrag. Fine. Number 3. Ma yuhibbul mudarrisu illa al-mujtahid. Al-mujtahida. Fine. What is missing? Ma yuhibbul mudarrisu ahdan. What is missing? Ahdan. Translation: the mudarris does not love anyone except the hardworking. Hal yarsubu illa al-kaslanu. Hal yarsubu illa al-kaslanu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Good. So, what could have been the mustasna minhu? Ahdun. Ahdun would have been the mustasna minhu. Ma akaltu illa burtukalataini. What do you have there? Burtukal? Yeah, okay, fine. So, what could have been the mustasna minhu? Shayyan. Shayyan could have been the mustasna minhu. Inshallah, you are following me, all of you, inshallah. And brothers and sisters, if you are a little weak in your comprehension, inshallah, when you will revise it, you will understand it. Ma sa'ala al-mudarrisu illa iyaya. So what is missing? Ahdan. Ahdan. Ma kunta illa mudarrisan. You were no one but a teacher. Or you can say also, if you want to say, ma kuntu, I was nothing except mudarrisan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You can say ma kuntu illa mudarrisan. So here also mustasna minhu is not mentioned. Write down something I want to write down, brother and sister. Sahiba mehnatin. Means a profession. Are you with me? Work. Profession. So, I had no other, I was not in any profession except teacher. So that is your, what is that? Mustasna minhu. Fine. Very good, brothers and sisters. Next one. What is next one? What is left now from these 4? Munkati. That's it. Huh? Ready? Katabtu risalata. Translation, brothers and sisters. I wrote the letter illa unwana, except the address. Huh? All of them are munkate. Maybe there will be something that Dr. Sahib will trick us. Huh? We got to be ready for that. Huh? Ma yatanawalul maridu ta'ama illa dawa'a. So what is the translation? Ma yatanawalul maridu ta'ama. The patient did not eat the food except medicine. Fine. Ghadara hujjaju Mina. You know, when you go to Saudi Arabia for Hajj, then you have to go to Mina. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And after Mina, you come back to Makkah. So, Ghadara hujjaju, all the pilgrims departed from Mina. Illa shurtata. What is shurtata? Police officer. This is jama. Shurtiyun and shurtatun. Shurtiyun and shurtatun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Ma ahdartul kutuba illa dafatira. What is the meaning of ahdara yuhdiru? To bring. To bring, brothers and sisters. Form 4. Ahdara is to bring. I did not bring the books except the notebooks. Ma mata rukabu fil hadisi illa al mushata. What is the meaning of mushata? Pedestrian. The people who are walking. So the riders did not die in the accident except the pedestrians. Yeah. This is mushat is the plural. What is the singular? Mashin. Mashin. Okay. Okay. Nothing came to throw us off. They were all munkate. Now, brothers and sisters, now we got to use all our knowledge to complete this. Insha'Allah, we'll try to finish it. Okay. Akmil kulla jumlatin mimma yati bi mustathna munasibin. Okay. Here it is, brothers and sisters, ma zanantuka. Ma zanantuka. What is the translation? I did not think you illa mudarrisan, you can say, or taliban, you can say. What kind of a sentence will that be? Mufarrag, because there is no mustasna minhu. Put mustasna minhu. Ma zanantuka ahdan. Okay, but it is not there. So we have to take the i'rab from the context. Remove illa. What will you say? Ma zanantuka taliban. Okay, but that is not the meaning we want. We want the meaning with illa. Ma zanantuka illa taliban. I did not think of you anything but student. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Insha'Allah. Okay. Uhibbul fawakiha kullaha illa mawza. What kind of a sentence will that be? Tamun muttasilun mujabun. And what is the ruling? It should be mansub. Fine, brother. Ma rasabat tullabu illa hamidun, you can say, or hamidan. We will have two choices. Remember, what kind of a sentence is this? Ma rasabat tullabu. It is tamun, it is muttasilun, but it is ghayru mujibin. MashaAllah, mashallah. You can take the help from the board also, inshallah. Very good, brothers and sisters. So what is the ruling? It can be mansub, or it can take the i'rab from mustasna minhu. Number 4. Ma ghaba al-yawma illa. Again write down hamidun. So what is ma ghaba al-yawma? Mufarrag. Mufarrag. Mustasna minhu is not there. Put there mustasna minhu if you were to. Ahadun. Fine, brother. Ma arghabu fi shay'in illa. This is a very beautiful sentence, brothers and sisters. Okay. Ma arghabu fi shay'in illa al-Qur'ana al-Karima. I wrote it down, al-Qur'an al-Karim. What is the translation, brothers and sisters? I am not interested in anything except Qur'an al-Karim. Fine, brothers and sisters. What will you call this? Ma has come. So it is Gair Mujib. But is it, if I put Qur'an as a mafulun bihi, or as a mansub, then I have to have mustasna minhu there. Where is mustasna minhu? Fi shay'in. Brothers and sisters, raghiba, fi, always fi, means to like something. And raghiba an means to dislike something. So, ma arghabu, I don't like. What is it that you don't like? So, fi shay'in is your jar majroor, fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. Are you with me, Sister Maimuna? In this particular case, you do not have direct mafulun bihi, but you have indirect mafulun bihi, biwasitati harf jar. Are you with me? So, fi shay'in is your mafulun bihi, but it will be fi mahalli nasbin. Alhamdulillah. Okay, brothers and sisters. So that sentence will be tamun, muttasilun, and ghayru mujabin. Number 6. Ma katabtu shayyan. Okay, very simple. I did not write anything. Illa. What do you want to say? Whatever you want to say. Risalatan, a letter. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, what kind of a sentence will that be? Okay. It will be ma katabtu shayyan. So, it will be tamun, muttasilun, and ghayru mujibin. Fine, brothers. Ala kullu shayyin. Allah, this is one word, brothers and sisters. Do not make it two words. This is not harfu istifham. Allah is harfu istiftahin. A particle for commencement. Wa tanbihin, for cautioning. Allah innahum humus sufaha'u. Behold, lo. Truly they are you with me, brothers and sisters? The stupid people. Truly they are the fools. Ala inna awliya Allahi. Behold, truly the friends of Allah. What about them? La khawfun alayhim. They have no fear. Allah inna awliya Allahi la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. Very beautiful verse, brothers and sisters. If you consider Allah as your friend and as your protector, as your guide, that is the meaning of it. Inna awliya Allahi. If you take Allah as your guide, as your protector, as your friend, then what happens, brothers and sisters? There is no fear on them. And they are not sad. They are never sad. They have no fear and they have no sadness. They are never sad. Okay, brothers and sisters. Hati jama al-asma'il atiyati. Hati jama al-asma'il atiyati. Okay, now this is kind of a tricky, brothers and sisters, but you do it, okay? Dinarun, what is the jama? No, jama. Dananiru. Write it down, brother. Maybe I should write it down here. Dananiru. Okay, brothers and sisters? Dananiru. I'm going to write everything. What will be the next one? Dirhamun? Dirahimun. Dirahimun. I think you can write down dirahimun. Okay. Dirahimun. What will be the next one, brothers and sisters? Abdun, Ibadun or Abidun. Two. Okay. Abdun, Ibadun or Abidun. Insha'Allah. What is the next one, brothers and sisters? Amatun, which is the opposite of Abd. Okay? And that is Ima'un. What is it, brothers and sisters? Ima'un. Silahun, aslihatun, ajbibatun, amsilatun, adviyatun. The same pattern. You will be able to write it. Aslihatun. Okay. Sharahun, mastar, sharaha, yashrahu. Wa huwa ala wazni fa'alun. Hati masadira al-afwal al-atiyati ala wazni fa'al. Daraba, darabun. Katala, katlun. Fataha, shakka, shakkun. Now we have just few more exercise. Inshallah we'll finish it. It will just take us a few extra minutes. Nothing complicated. Number 13. Ma ma'ana al-amatu. What is the meaning of al-amatu? Slave girl. Opposite of abd. Al-amatu is the muannas of abdun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? What is the plural of it? Ma jama'uha al-ima'u. I wrote it down. Al-ima'u. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay. That is the jama' of amatun. Al-ima'un. If you say al-ima'u. Okay. Okay, brothers and sisters. Dinarun jama'u. Dinarun jama'uhu dananiru. Ala ghairi qiyasin. What is the meaning of ghairi qiyasin? Against the rules. Against the normal rules, the plural is coming. Okay. إذا القياس أن يكون ديانير. Are you with me? If we were to follow the rules, then it would have been Daya Niru. But it is not Daya Niru, it is Dana Niru. So it is against the rules, okay? Fine. Ijma al-asma al-atiyata hadha al-jamai. Okay, brothers and sisters? Diwanun. What is diwan? Collection of poetries. What is it, brothers and sisters? Collection of poems. Okay? Or a book with records, or register with all kinds of records. And it also means, brothers and sisters, king's court. King's court. It also means that. Because this word is borrowed from other languages. It's a Farsi word. Diwan. So what will be your jama for this, brother and sister? Dawavinu. What it will be? Dawavinu. Okay? The ya is taken out and the waw is doubled. Dawavinu. Qiratun. What is the meaning of qiratun? The carat of the gold. 24 carat, 20 carat, 18 carat. Are you with me? When you say 24 carat, it means it's the purest gold. Okay? So what will be the jama? Kiraritun. Kiraritun. MashaAllah. And dimasun. What is the meaning of dimasun? Dungeons. Where you have an underground chamber, dark room where you lock up your... In the olden days, they used to lock up prisoners there, so they could not escape. What will be the jama, brothers and sisters? Damamisu. Damamisu. Very good, brothers and sisters. Number 15, the last one. Aksha, I'm afraid, and akuna iyahu. Now, brothers and sisters, iyahu has come separately as a what has come as a khabar kana. Khabar kana. It has come as a khabar kana. Now, you can have khabar kana in the form of damir. Are you listening, brothers and sisters? You can have it in the form of damir, muttasil or munfasil. Both are permissible. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Here we go. إِذَا كَانَ خَبْرُ كَانَ دَمِيرًا. If the khabar kana is damir, yajuzu, it is permissible, fihi al-ittisalu. What is the meaning of al-ittisalu? Joining. Or infisalu, or separate. For yajuzu an nakulu aksha an akunahu. Akunahu or akuna iyahu. Ha'a misalaini akharaini. Here are two examples. Akunta imama hadal masjidi. Translation, brothers and sisters. Were you the imam of this masjid? Naam. Kuntu iyahu or kuntuhu. Both are permissible. Aturidu an takuna mudarrisan. Translation, brother. Do you want to be a teacher? La. Ma uridu an akuna iyahu or akunahu. Alhamdulillah, we finished the lesson, brothers and sisters. Tomorrow is the lesson about Nunu Thaqila. And I love that lesson. It's a very beautiful lesson. You are going to enjoy it, Insha'Allah. It's not difficult, but you will have to now do some more conjugation. Because the verbs are coming now. Insha'Allah, we'll do it tomorrow. Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون